Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. And today it's back into our PBEM challenge. It is now October 11th, 1942, and let's go over here. I hover over Java like the long lost love child of Douglas MacArthur, looking down on the Netherlands, East Indies. I've never heard him called that. The Dutch East Indies. Uh, our attack here, or our invasion of Java, has set off all kinds of alarm bells. The Japanese have unleashed the hounds of hell on Java. Look at this. Every task force he's got in the game is coming here. Um, so we've got a lot of work to do to figure out exactly what we're doing. Luckily, our dive bombers did some good work, but we'll get to that in a minute. What happened in the Turner Report? The United States of America carrier operations advancement up to 1943. That is excellent. We will go and look at what that means in a moment. UK's landing ship times 10 added to the availability pool. Okay, that's always helpful. Once you use landing ships, they are adios, sayonara. They are no longer available. So, you got to keep building them. US's merchant marines times 10. That helps. Japan invades a small island. I can't remember. Nauru, maybe out there. So Japan has invaded there, and they also, I think, destroyed our little stockpile of supplies out there. Allied oil production and storage facilities, we get another plus 40 to oil. Holy moly, the U.S., the oil machines turn on. Black gold, Texas tea. It's pumping out. We're going to send some of that to the UK, it looks like. All right. Ninth war area. Now, up in China, there's a little supply issue. We'll have to go up and deal with that. Sixth division has no supply source. Okay, this is the stuff out here. It's this. That's sixth division. That is 37th division, and this is third tactical. We'll have to deal with that. Again, UK low oil stockpiles. All right, what can we deploy? Let's get to deploying. Larkforce coming in next time. Now, I believe the Larkforce was maybe in Rabaul historically. We'll have to see where our purposes need it next time, October 15th, so next turn. U.S., the third corps coming in. Let's go put that down somewhere and get it ready to ship out. Okay, by San Francisco, that looks fine. Anti-air defense. Where do I want this? Well, I think I want it in Rangoon. Now we've already got some in Rangoon. Uh, where else could we put it though? I mean, really, it's a good problem to have, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's put it in Batavia. We may end up losing Batavia here, but let's give them a scrap. I'm going to take supply off there. The game looks so much nicer with supply off. Uh, so we'll put some anti-air there. If he does want to fly over and bomb us, we'll give him a little shocker. Mississippi battleship. The battleship Mississippi. That sounds like maybe an Elvis song, potentially. Uh, let's deploy it. Where are we going to deploy it? Right into LA with other battleships that we just have laying around because we make a lot of them. Soviet Union, that'll get something in a couple of turns. China next month. The Aussies have landing ships. We may actually put those to use very soon. Canada, oh, okay. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Maybe. No, not really. I like the Canadian national anthem. It's the Canadians I have a beef with. Uh, Infantry Division, November 12th, a month away. Communist China. India has a mixed brigade group. Now, this is actually division strength, but they call it a brigade group because they like to do things like that. Um, okay, that's fine. We're going to put him right down there, right by Calcutta, and we're going to start getting some movement going here, hopefully. The Kiwis get one in a couple of turns. Combat log. Last time, of course, there was partisan activity. Now, I wanted to show you this Naval Air Interdiction. So, what's going on here? He brought his version of the U.S. Marines, which are called the SNLF. Now, that's something, not literally something, it's something, I don't know what, NLF, Naval Land Forces, right? So, it's like they're Marines. Now, if their Marines are like our Marines, they get 15 points, strength points. We just hit him for a 6. A sixer out here, good roll, evidently. This bomber group just tearing him up out here with a 6 roll. And so he's down to 9. That's assuming he started at full strength. So he's down to 9. He did invade here. Hold on, I was wrong. He's not down to 9. He's down to 6 because he took 3 damage points on the landing. Ouch, buddy. Ouch. Partisans, okay. Supply interdiction. It's interdicting Batavia. Now, my understanding, or I thought, Batavia is the main supply source. It is originally. It's now been taken over 2 different times. And I believe the production maybe has been, I don't know if destroyed is the right word, because it can be rebuilt, but it has been hurt. And so I don't think it acts as a main supply source, at least at this moment, which could cause us a problem. So we'll be dealing with that soon enough. So that's the current turn. Nothing really to look at on the reports, I don't think. The casualties are starting to mount a little bit for the Japanese. I like to see that. War panel. What's going on? We haven't talked much about victory points. No need to yet. No comment available. Advancements. UK chugging along. We'll get carrier operations into a 42. Maybe that'll make that damn Hermes a little better. Uh, in 66 days, 43 on the escort fighters. They haven't even come close to thinking about building fighters yet. Anti-tank and assault. Okay. Okay. Um, Rightio then. U.S. has no new research centers. We're close on interceptors. Anti-sub, that will be very useful. We're back in the 1940. We're in the dark ages for anti-sub warfare, which the U.S. really was historically at the start of the war, certainly. Long range, gosh, I should probably be cranking around on these a little bit more. But let's look at carrier operations, what happened. Now remember, these points are cumulative, okay? So it's not like we got 2 new ones. It went from a 1 to a 2. All right. So from 1942 to 1943, we picked up an air combat point off the base. The base is 1939. So from the base, we're a +2 for air combat. Still +1 for tactical. That didn't change. Naval air didn't change, but we did get a surface point, an anti-sub point, stayed the same anti-air and defense, and we did get an extra range. All right. So I believe that brings the carrier's range up to a 4, which really, lets you get a little ways away and take nice little shots here. Now, the big change comes in 1944. You get +1 to the tactical, +1 to the naval air, anti-sub, I mean, it really gets better in 1944. So we'll keep cranking away. We've got it on a 6, right? Um, Okay, no new research centers for anybody. Let's go to the convoys. Now, the UK is sending out what it can send out. The US is sending in 15 oil now. It's sending out 13 and 4. We don't want it sending out any oil. I say it, the UK. The United States of America, on the other hand, can be sending more. So why don't we actually, the US has 27 Merch Marines available right now. Um, why don't we take this up to 35 and no, let's take it to 30. 15. Okay. So the US to the UK, we're going to do 12 production and 30 oil if we can. If we dare. Where Eagles dare. 30 and 12. Let's create that. Oh, that's right. They all come out of the UK. I forgot about that. For whatever reason, when you send from the US to the UK, they use UK Merch Marines. Now, I think in all other cases in the game, the sending country, it's their Merch Marines, but the UK is going to send over their Merch Marines and get the oil. Well, cool. We could send them more then, right? 12, we've got 4 more there. Why don't we make this like 12 and 40 if we can? Is that how that works? Hell, I don't know. Let's make it 15 and 40 because maybe they'll use some of the US and some of the Brits. Let's try it. No, they didn't take out of the US there. Now that's really, really interesting to me. Okay. We got to back this up by 9. Um, 5 and 4, so 11 and 35 maybe? Okay, let's try that. 11 and 35. Let's create the trade. Okay, it's using all British merchant. I still don't quite get why, or why couldn't you use some US if you wanted to, right? I don't know. I don't know. But this is where we are. What are we going to do? Righty then. Let's see. Anything? I mean, there's nothing else we really need to do here. That should get the UK in a much better oil situation. US just cranking it out. If we look at the build now, it's doing 100 oil every turn. It's only taking 14 on the upkeep. Now that'll go up as we do more bombing and stuff, but still 100 per turn. That looks nice. We'll come back to the build screens, of course, as we always do. Let's go up to India really fast. Let's throw this bad boy at Madras onto a transport. Let's do it. There he is. He's on a transport. Now, I was tempted to bring him into Chittagong. Do I dare? I could bring him here. We would use a landing ship, though. I think that's kind of a waste. If we bring him into Chittagong, I don't think he has any place to go. Let's go into Rangoon instead. Rangoon? Excellent. Let's disembark. And off he goes. And now we got another British unit in at Rangoon. Let's then bring this unit at Mangalore. We will rail him over. Excellent, excellent. All right, so everything else I think we can keep the same. This all looks good. This unit's a 20 of 20. We may end up changing that, but let's get down in here and let's see where our best attacks might be. Um, that's a 1 to 2. That's not good odds. Maybe you've never been to Vegas, but those are not good odds. But we're 3 to 1 if we bring this unit in. Yep, 3 to 1. He's 3 to 1 all. Nope. I don't want shift down. Hold on. Let's get back to him. He's 2 to 1 normally. If we do shift, he's 3 to 1 if we use him too. All right. Well, 3 to 1. That sounds pretty good. 3 to 2. 2 to 1 if we use him as well. 1 to 1, 2 to. Okay. So 3 to 1's our best odds. Let's do that. All right, he took 1 point of damage. Let's try that again. Oh, now it's up to 4 to 1. Beautiful. All right, we took 1, he took 1. We can just keep, using our damn points here. Now we knocked him back, so he's taken a couple points of damage, and now we've knocked him back. So that's just 2 to 1, huh? Okay. Why don't we take 20 of 20? Yeah, let's take him down here. This Indian unit. Oh, look at that. We get 4 to 1. What if we did here? Oh, we also get 4 to 1. I'm tempted, but let's hit this guy again. Okay, he took 1 point of damage. Crud. I was hoping for a little better than that. All right, let's move this infantry corps up. Let's actually split this one. Okay. And we'll take him and put him right up there. So now we've got those 2 divisions on either side of Calcutta, and we have another one here. So it's 3 divisions and a headquarters. That all looks good to me. Um, let's go out here to our carriers and look at the actual differences if we can. Now that's still a carrier operation 42. Oh, that's a 43. Okay, so he's a 43, 43, 42. Oh, okay. Well, let's look at the difference. Air Combat 5, Tactical Strategic 542. What's a 43? 642. We went up in Air Combat. Right. Naval Air is a 10, so let's say 10-4-2-4. 10-4-2-4. This is now 10-5-3-4. So anti-sub and surface went up. You see here, range is 4 for these carrier operations. That reminds me, we do have a specialty over here. let's just put that on the Lexington. I keep doing these 4 times anti-air. They seem like the most beneficial to me. I mean, you're protecting a carrier, and in this carrier group now, they all have it. It says times 4. Now, I can't believe it's, our anti-air score, which is 4, times 4. That doesn't really make sense to me. It could be like a plus 4. Does it make it like 10? Or make each individual one an 8? Probably, right? Because sometimes Alvaro, when he says times, like times 10, it's like the landing ship times 10. I think he's adding 4 to the anti-air score. So I think it's like anti-air 8 now. At least that's how I read it. Okay, do I do another attack? I don't think I want to do a 2-to-1, not really. Oh, let's turn enemy action on. Let's see where he's moving. And as you can see, he's flying out of here. We cut his main or we cut a supply source for him here. His other ones would either be maybe Haiphong, maybe. I don't know. I think it's Bangkok, but I think he's heading trying to get back to Bangkok. With that in mind, let's move this unit down here and try to get into Bangkok. Now, this unit is going to make the ultimate sacrifice. Doo, 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 doo. That was me like playing some kind of instrument representing that this unit likely to make the ultimate sacrifice by trying to get down here in Bangkok before they do. Because he's bringing everything, right, to try to get back to supply. But if we could keep this cut off, it's potential some of these may not make it because we're going to be coming with our other units. It's a little risky, but let's do it. Let's get him down here and try to take one night in Bangkok. Um, that's from the musical Chess, by the way. And the only reason I know that is that song was very popular, I think, in like 1985 to date myself, but it always gets stuck in my head when I see Bangkok. Right. Now let's move down to Java. No, wrong. Let's go to East Africa. Right. Let's get this unit on a transport. Now he's in here with what? A destroyer flotilla. Excellent. Okay, well, let's put them in raider mode so they're harder to detect. And let's get him out here in the Indian Ocean as far as we can. He's going to eventually end up in one of these two places somewhere. That looks good. So he's out there now. Let's move. Next man up. Next man up. Now, I'm not worried about him attacking down here at all. We're going to go ahead and get moving there. Now let's go to Java. And what are we going to do in Java? Well, the first thing we got to do is take this amazing dive bomber. I'm so tempted to hit. What is it? Which unit is it that has infantry division? I want to take that. But no, we're going to be disciplined and we're going to go over to Batavia. We'll fly him over there. Okay, now then, Surabaya. We're going to put this guy on a transport ship and get him the heck out of here. If they're going to let us, let's do it. He's gone with the wind, my friends. He is down at Geraldton. Now then, we're going to take this unit and put it into Surabaya. We can't get him out this turn. We can't put him on a transport. There's nothing else we can do. He's surrounded by naval vessels, but there's no infantry units here. Let's protect this town for one more turn. We need to attack. Whoa, look at that. 4-to-1. Let's see what. With our guy, it's 8-to-1. 8-to-1. Let's hit that. And he didn't take a damn point of damage. You got to be kidding me. But he did back up. Okay. 6-to-1. He took 1 point of damage there. 7-to-1. Hey, we destroyed him. All right. First time. Is that the first time we've destroyed a unit? I think it is. But adios, my friend. We have now taken that unit. Let's get up here. Now, this is being interdicted. I don't know. Again, I thought this was a main supply, but it's showing no production, right? Is that true? Yeah, it's showing no production. And I think it would have to build up to a 10 to be a main supply source. Now, it will do that naturally as we sit here, but I don't think we have enough time if he blockades the port. But will he blockade the port? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. If he does, we're going to have to start moving these units out of here. The air unit would probably be done for. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, by the way, he's interdicting the port. It would normally, it's a level 4 port, so it would get 80 of supply. It's only getting 10. So, we'll have to get this dive bomber. If this guy's going to be gone to the world anyway, we may get really aggressive with it. All right, so we brought that unit down here to Geraldton. Let's disembark. There he is. He may just sit here. We didn't have much over here anyway. He's just a little nice garrison unit. We're garrisoning in Perth. This unit in Port Hedland's just kind of hanging out. That could probably garrison. Let's do that. What else do we have here? The 12th Cruiser Destroyer. Let's bring that all the way around here. We don't really need it in Port Hedland at all. I could use it out here if you got some sub activity out here, so maybe that's not entirely true. Actually, then let's bring it into Perth. Why don't we do that? We'll put him in Perth. I like that. All right. We've got these two subs, the Pike and the Grayling. They're in Raider mode. Let's get them kind of, well, shit. Let's see. One. Oh, he's not on the convoy lane. But see, he's got so many fighters and nonsense out here that we'd get bombed over here, I feel like. We could come around here and start running some interdiction while his naval forces are completely consumed with what we're doing in Java. Can we get into Brisbane? No. Can we get in there? Can we get into Townsville? Yes. Do we want to? Maybe. Um, I'd like it to take him a little further. He's got plenty. Let's just set it. Let's just set him there. Now you may say, don't put him next to a land. Well, I mean, you're probably right about that. Now that I rethought that, let's not put him next to land. That's like a real no-no when it comes to the subs. Uh, let's just put him. How about right there? Gosh, I gave that way too much thought. Um, All right, you're in Dobby. I think I can garrison you up. You're fine. This unit in Darwin. Now, first of all, we got to get the air unit out of here, this tactical bombing group. Let's take this over here so we can start bombing stuff. I'll set him one off the coast. What's his range? 10? Okay, that reaches most things over there. It does use 3 oil, but, kind of who cares when it comes to the US. Let's put him over here. Okay. Let's now take these guys. I'm going to leave them here. That's fine. Let's take this unit and let's put it on a transport. Let's take the Nevada and the Salt Lake City out of that transport. And let's go over here to Port Moresby. Now, we're going to get hit by bombing. That's why I'm taking the core. We're going to get hit by something. Let's see how bad it is. 6. Okay, so we took 6 damage from that interdiction. Let's click on that, hit D, and we have landed right next to Port Moresby. Hello, sir. Uh, we're on to Moresby. Now, he did take 6 damage, 14. Let's get him pumped up one. He's got 3 days of supply to try to take that. Can this unit get down to from lay by then? I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. If he does, we're going to have to figure something else out. But not really. We're going to bring more over here. Let's get him on. And he's got landing craft. Should we put him down there? He's going to take 6 damage too. He's only a division. Do we wait with him? Let's disembark him very quickly. I want to rethink that for a second because I think I'd like to get another core over there actually, because if they're going to take that much of a hit, oh, why don't we bomb a little bit? Maybe that would be helpful. We've got this first RAFF. We know this. Who hit us? Who hit us? This is the 12th Japanese. All right, let's look at the combat log. Invasion, right? Naval Air. It was the 5th Air Division. Is that the 5th? Well, we know this is the 12th. Okay. Yeah, that's got to be the 5th. So that came out of Milne. I don't believe, yeah, he doesn't have any operation yet left, but this tactical bomber does. Let's go hit there. He got 3 points of loss. We got two. Let's try that again. We got one, or we got 2 points of loss. He got one. We've used both of our operation points. Now we've got a strategic bombing unit. Let's go do some strat bombing. Bomb strategic. Can I do that on an airfield? No. Bomb airfield? Yeah, we could do that. Now these are the big boys, right? We'll see what kind of damage we end up with here. We took two. He took none. Let's try that again. Again, nothing. Okay, well, interesting. I thought maybe we could get some points on him there. We've got another tactical group up here, airfields, but his range is 10. He can't get all the way out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he can't get all the way out there. So let's put him in. Yeah, he can get there from here. So we're going to put him out here and we're just going to bomb the hell out of him or anything that walks over there. Right. Strategic, probably not the best idea to send him. I mean, but I thought I'd give it a shot. Why not? I would like to get another unit on here, though. I'll say that. Am I just kind of wasting this? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. Um, Let's see. I already put him on and took him off, so I can't put him back on. Let's take one more U.S. unit. All right, he's got landing craft. Let's take him over here. Guess this is where he has to land. Man, oh man, this makes me nervous. Oh, he took no losses. Thank goodness. All right. Uh, Hills, bells, and shotgun shells. Yeah, all right. There he goes. That's very, very helpful. All right. So now he's on. We can bring in the Aussie unit next, or we could bring this American unit over next. We'll probably also get the headquarters over there. But now we're into Moresby, and he's going to have to say, wait a minute, now I got to get naval forces over this way. That also makes me think. I've got the subs right down here. I may take the subs out to either interdict Nomaya or come up here and intercept stuff. Okay, so we've got 2 units down right outside of Port Moresby. Now, he could come interdict this and really put us in a bad shape, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. I feel like that would draw too much of his attention away from Java, so I'm trying to hit on multiple fronts here. We've got all of our planes here to the north. We could even put the strategic up there if we really wanted to get crazy, but I think we're fine with this setup. I may move him up to cans, I should say. These subs are also. Oh, okay. They need to come down and repair. Got it. All right. That's why I brought them around. Strategic. We've got Brisbane. We probably should put something in Newcastle. I mean, it's an obvious place to land, right? We'll put him there. This all looks good. Wow, a lot going on. How about this unit out of Auckland? Couldn't we take this up here and try to take note? Now he's got 2 units there. Okay. Can't believe he hasn't come for Suva yet. But we're on at Moresby. That's going to be interesting to see what he does about that. Um, I don't want to put too much over there because he can still interdict that port, right? Or completely blockade it, and those guys would have the potential to starve out. Yeah, I mean, we could take that unit somewhere. I'm not going to. We've got North Carolina, Indiana, Colorado. I'm tempted to move my main task force over here, the one out of Pearl Harbor, because I don't think there's a chance in hell he's going to attack Pearl Harbor. Let's look around over here. Boy, that would really be the shock, right? If I lose Pearl Harbor, like he's just baiting me. He's totally baiting me, and then he goes and attacks Pearl Harbor. Um, ooh, I do have this Marine unit. Right. Why don't we move you out of Hilo? Let's move you into Hilo, and then we'll get this Marine unit moving out of here somewhere. I don't know. We'll put it through the whirligig. We'll maybe. Where would I want him to go? I mean, he'd be a good unit to land, up in here even. Maybe we'll put him through the whirligig next time. Um, Let's go look at our forces here. Wasp, Hornet, Enterprise. God, that's gorgeous. The Enterprise got the anti-air. Every time we get a specialty, I'm going to add it to a carrier. Tennessee, Dakota, Maryland. I mean, look how many freaking battleships we've got. We could move them, and we do have the Cutlass here. Okay, so let's take the Cutlass and let's put that off to Australia. Okay, we're going to form a wolf pack with our subs, maybe try to do some damage with them. Finally, US 24th, we got all of those divisions. We got this on full support, which is air superiority. Got the Marines over here. I'm so tempted to go put them in Sydney, and when his main task force comes, just get busy with it. But I hate to be too aggressive here because I think we're in good shape. What else do we got? We've got this air superiority group. I think we can put that. Let's just put that on one. Let's just put it on a transport. We've also got these battleships that I was kind of trying to hold back here. Let's take these two out. We'll leave them here. And let's go through to Australia. Those guys. Um, Okay, that all looks good. All right, let's go up to China to finish off this episode. He's trying to break through here still. Now we got this badass communist unit. Let's move him up and say hello. What's going on? Why are you pushing me? Um, we've also got these guys. 14 of 30. Ouch. Okay, he got knocked back evidently. He's 23 of 30. He's 15. Ugh. I have my weakest unit in Cyan. Um, we got to turn logistics back on. Let's move him here. He does not need to be on priority for now. Now, see, they're out. And why are they out? I believe because it's raining. This is all based on the cost of a mobile unit getting across the hex. With rain, it costs more. And so we've got like a black hole here now. So we're going to have to move units into supply, which is going to create a big hole here, a big gap. I don't like that. I'm going to take the cavalry back this way, and I'm just going to move these back into supply. Now he's 23 of 30. He's only 11 of 15. 21 of 30. Okay. Well, I was going to combine something, but I'm not really sure it makes sense to combine anything out here. Communists looking strong, holding strong, communists. 22 of 30, 10 of 15. Oh, right, right. I wanted to combine these two, I think. I don't want to leave a gap here, but how do we go about that? 5. He's doubly dug in. Hmm. Hmm. I've been talking about combining those forever. I guess I'm just going to leave them the same for now. And then all of these guys look fine. We can take that off of priority. We can take, no, we can't take him. 23, 30, all right. Yeah, 19, he definitely needs it. 23, 10. Okay, he's 15 of 15, he's 9 of 15. This strong unit, you can see with the movement here, just moved into this hex. Take him down here and let's combine these two. All right, so now they're combined and we've got two 30 strength units and we'll just move that headquarters right there on top of the good stuff. Now then, he's running out of here. You can see whoop, 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 off he goes. He must be very low or a real supply problem. I don't know that I'm going to go all the way across the river yet, but let's at least explore down here to the river. How about that? We'll just explore and we'll see what's going on. Um, that all looks good. I think we're in good shape. Let's go to the build queue. The UK has some stuff. It's going to be getting a lot more from the US next time. What is it? Okay, escort fighters. That's what they're building. 325. I would like to get some fighters in here before long, but let's do an infantry corps division. Yet one more. We'll do hell, I don't know. Let's do assault this time. And off you go. And then US, 443. Do we build more ground attack, more tactical? God, I like those tactical close support. Those things are kind of badass, as the kids say. Naval Air Anti-Sub, no. Close support, I really like these. They really do some business. Um, Whoa, 390. Wow. It's a good unit though. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's do another one. Tactical group built. We'll turn out some more divisions, cores, whatnot in the future. What else you got? 53. All right, let's go build, another landing ship or two. Let's just build two. May as well. We're going to need them eventually. Um, UK 42. I don't think he really needs much. Soviet Union, China, Australia is close, within two of building another unit. 102 for the communist China, 87 in India. I think that gives them another unit if we so desire. Purchase, right on. And then finally, the Kiwis, nuttin' cooking. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that one. A lot more going on around the map. Maybe I should have started this within the last 2 or 3 episodes just to show you everything that can happen in this game. It gets really interesting. It's like a great board game. Well, it is a great board game. It just so happens to be on your computer screen. This has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. Thank you so much for joining me. I will talk to you next time. Have a good one. All right, guys. Goodbye.